So this is a product by Noctua. It's part of their home range. It's an external fan that's designed to help cool your devices, like a hi-fi system or a PC. So naturally, I was curious to try it out, specifically on a small PC. And you know me, I love small PCs. So inside, you do get quite a few bits. Obviously, you get the fan. There's also a power adapter with different international plugs, a fan extension cable, and a short power extension cable that connects to this controller for the fan speeds. The fan itself is actually the NFA12X25, a 120mm case fan that's known for its premium quality and high performance, and is absolutely one of my favourite case fans out there. But for the home version, it comes with a protective grille and a rubber cladding around the actual fan. You can easily remove the grille and all the other rubber bits too. This allows you to flip the grille on the other side in case you want to use this fan as an exhaust, which I would be doing for this test, as both of the top fans will be used to extract heat. I'll also include another fan from the home lineup. It's a multi-purpose fan that you can place on your desk, anywhere in your room, or mount it somewhere. How I'm going to use it is to help more airflow get into the PC case. Inside the box, the first thing you pull out is this massive fan casing, which also has the same NFA12X25 fan attached to the back. All the same accessories from the other unboxing is also included in this one. And as an extra, this does come with some mounting options and cable ties. The shroud design for the fan is quite an interesting one. Rather than having a typical open fan design, the airflow is actually concentrated through these 4 channels. This is the stand that comes with the fan. It also has these magnetic mounting points and the holes where you can mount the screws. And when everything is attached, it only has a tilt up and down function. So the PC is all set up here. The room temperature is currently around 21 degrees, GPU 32 to 33, CPU 34 to 35, and motherboard around 36 to 37. Let's see what kind of impact these external fans will make. So the room temperature has gone up just slightly over 21 degrees. GPU temps are down from 33 to 31, CPU 35 to 34, and motherboard 36 to 33. So really, so far the results haven't been that convincing, with only a difference of a few degrees Celsius. Let's see if there's any changes when we do a benchmark. So I've got Heaven loaded here, which will mainly test the GPU. Currently the room temperature is at 22 degrees, GPU 58, CPU 46, and motherboard 44. So it looks like there's been a change with room temperature. It went from 22 degrees to 21 degrees, GPU 58 to 56, CPU 46 to 40, and the motherboard 44 to 37. The changes with the GPU were quite minimal, but the CPU and motherboard temps were pretty good, with a 6 to 7 degrees difference. Now we're going to jump on Cinebench to test the CPU. This will truly show us how effective the external fans are when the CPU is on full load. Currently, the room temperature is 22 degrees Celsius, GPU is 34, CPU 59, and motherboard is 40. So the GPU has gone down from 34 to 31, CPU 59 to 52, and motherboard 40 to 35. So again, compared to the last test, it seems like the external fans are doing their job, as the GPU has gone down by 3 degrees, CPU 7 degrees, and motherboard 5 degrees. Whilst playing games on PUBG, I got similar results, with the GPU having a minimal difference of around 2 degrees Celsius. The CPU had a massive 9 degrees difference, and the motherboard only 3 degrees Celsius change. The CPU seems to benefit the most from the external fans, specifically from the top 2 exhausts, which is understandable as the AIO radiator is getting extra help extracting heat. I did one more test out of curiosity, and that was on this mini PC, which they tend to run a little hot when on full load. But let's see if an external fan could help cool it. The intake is at the bottom of this PC, and the exhaust is to the rear, so I will stick a fan underneath it to blow air upwards. And to create a bit of airflow, I'll put the fan on these rubber pads so air can flow in from the sides. So it looks like for overall temperatures, there is a 4 to 5 degrees improvement. So in short, These fans can come in handy, mostly when you use the external fans to extract heat, rather than blow cool air in. For this PC, having the extra external fans on top next to the radiator made the most difference for the CPU temperature. However, the cost of one of these external fans will set you back $90, and a desk fan, $110. So I don't know if I can justify the price in order to lower temperatures by a few degrees. You would be better off undervolting your system or changing the internal parts for better cooling. But if that isn't an option, then these fans are worth considering if you look past the cost. What do you think? Do you think they're worth it? Anyway, all the parts featured in this video will be linked down below. Thanks for watching.